Hi guys, John DePass here from High End Fitness, working out in my home gym. I'm just bringing you today a short workout you can do at your own home with minimal equipment. All we're going to do for this workout today is utilize the box and a mat. So that's a plyo box, that's a 12-inch plyo box. You could use a stair if you don't have a plyo box, or you can get a plyo box at your local fitness supplier. That's all we're going to need. We're going to be working on our legs, our core, and particularly the core muscles that run along the spine of our body. And that is some really important core muscles that run along your spine. There are your erectors. We're also getting into your glutes and your hamstrings that are running along the back of your body, your traps and your rhomboids. These are all core muscles that are important, imperative to you sitting and standing properly, moving around properly, and leading a pain-free life. The problem nowadays is that we're spending too much time sitting, and that's causing the shortening of our hip flexors, which is changing the positioning of our pelvis. As these muscles tighten, our pelvis is coming out of ordinary position. It's altering our posture, and that is causing pain in the lower back, pain in the upper neck, pain through the traps and shoulders, tightening through the pecs. So most of us need to strengthen our erector muscles desperately. So this is a erector-focused core workout along with some aerobics and leg strength exercises in between to get that heart pumping. If you're a beginner, you might just go through this workout once. You'll finish it in less than 10 minutes. If you wanted to do it a second time, that would make a great 20-minute workout for you. If you're intermediate, you may want to use it the same way, a couple of sets to get you hot if you just wanted to get a quick 20-minute workout. Or you may want to use it how I'm using it today, which is basically just a warm-up for my strength training that I'm going to be doing today. So I'm glad you've joined me. Check it out. I'm going to start this workout off down on the mat with a classic bird dog. So I'm going to be on my hands and knees in a tabletop position, and I'm going to be pushing out my opposite arm and leg. So I'm extending out my opposite arm and leg, and I'm trying to lift my leg up as high as I can. I'm trying to lift my arm up as high as I can. And the repetitions could be 30 or 50, 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 repetitions. I usually like to do it for time, so you could say 60 seconds of bird dogs. But you could also count repetitions if you don't have a clock with you in order to keep track of time. You could just do a certain amount of repetitions of the exercise. The big key is that you're trying to really lift that back heel as high as you can. Lift that front hand as high as you can. Draw your belly in thin and pull your shoulders down your back. All of that really strengthens and warms up those muscles running along your spine. If you've got back trouble, this is a great movement for you to start your day. So that's the bird dog. alternating bird dog. We could have just held one side for a period of time and then held the other side, the opposite arm and leg, for 30 seconds and then 30 seconds. Sometimes I do it that way. Today I did it alternating sides for a certain number of repetitions, whether that's going to be 20 or 30 or 50, depending on your level of fitness and depending on, of course, your time as well too. Next, I'm going to be moving to the step, and I'm going to start off with a step high knee, trying to have one leg on the step. I'm going to be driving the back knee into the air as high as I can. When I drive that knee up, I'm lifting through the hip flexor to get that knee up. If you want to add the arms to it, arms are up when the leg is down. As you pull the knee in, activating the hip flexor, you're pulling downward with the arms. Perform 20 to 30 repetitions. High knees, or for desired time, maybe 30 seconds on each side. Same thing, other side. Great for the quads, great for the thighs, great for the hip flexors, warming them all up. Great for the heart, getting it pumping rapidly, quickly, vigorously. Great for raising my body temperature, getting my body ready for the rest of my workout today. So 20 to 30 repetitions on each side, or 30 seconds driving the knee, 30 seconds high knee on each side. My next exercise, we're going to drop back down on the mat, going for the Superman or the Superwoman. I like to call it the super person. We're not ruling out anybody here. Available to everybody. The Superman can be done with your hands back beside your body. It's more of the easier version of the Superman. Or you can put your arms off to the side. Or most challenging, you can have your arms out in front of you, and that makes it a little bit more work on those spinal muscles. The goal with the super person exercise is to lift everything back. Lift everything up. Straight up towards the ceiling. See if you can get those knees up off the ground. Lift your ankles towards the ceiling. Lift your hands. Lift your head. Your shoulders, your neck. Lift your teeth upwards. Everything goes up and back. I say, give me your best banana impression. Imagine you're a fish and I just pulled you into the boat. Those erector muscles, taking the time to train them, isolating them in that manner is important. It's an important part of your successful, full body, healthy lifestyle. You've got to train your core, and that's not just your abdominals. It's the core muscles along the back of the body and the core muscles along the front of the body as well too. Next, we're back to the box and the over the top exercise. One foot on the box all the time. I'm going to slip over top of that box. One leg's going to stay on. It's going to slide over top of that box. Repetitions, 20 to 50 repetitions, 100 repetitions if you want to push a little further, a little harder. Do it for 30 seconds quickly, or 60 seconds. Go 90 seconds if you really want to push yourself. Cut down on the rest time. Make it more aggressive, more intense. Put your body under greater stress. Stimulate greater change in your body. Trigger the body to burn fat. It's not just going to happen without your effort. Next one, I'm going to stay standing. A standing version of the bird dog. Opposite arm and leg extended. This time I'm holding. A little bit more intense to hold. Hold for 15 seconds or for 30 seconds. Lifting through the glutes and hamstrings to take your heel up as high as you can. Keeping your head in a line with your body, lifting your front hand as high as you can, pulling shoulders down your back, drawing your belly in thin, and focusing on your breathing. Same rules apply on the other side. Lift through the heel, activate those glutes. Lift through the hand, working those upper erector muscles in the upper back and neck region. Pull down the shoulder blades to work the traps and rhomboids and erectors along the back of the body as well too. Draw your belly in thin and take nice deep full breaths. Hold for 30 seconds. 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Back to the box. One more box activity to activate those legs, drive up the heart rate, triggering the fat burning, getting my body hot. I'm pushing and exploding off of that box. Through one leg, I'm trying to give it a little bit of a jump, a little bit of a plyo, a little bit of a leap off of one leg on the box. I call that the foot switch, the quick foot switch. I push into the box and switch my feet. Push into the box and switch my feet. Push and switch. Push and switch. Once you get the rhythm, the pattern of what you're doing, you can try to pick up the pace. Trying to push through that box, trying to jump off of that box off of one leg, jump off of the box. Get into a routine, get into a rhythm, and try to stay in the rhythm. Try to stay in your routine. That's what success is all about. Building a successful habit, a successful pattern, and repeating it again and again. That is the secret to success in whatever it is you want to do in your life. Getting into harmony and balance with your routine. Enjoying your routine. Enjoying the process. This is all a part of becoming successful with your nutrition and your exercise and your well-being. My final exercise today for this core posterior chain workout will be the upwards facing dog. Challenging exercise for some people. If you can't do this, I will demonstrate some variations, some alternatives for you. First, let me show you how to do the upwards facing plank. So I'm trying to stay on my heels. I'm trying to keep my legs as straight as possible without bending in the knees. I'm trying to press through the hands and lift through the back of my body, through my triceps, pressing back through my rear deltoids, my lats, my traps and rhomboids, pressing down into the mat, lifting up through the glutes and the hamstrings, opening up my chest and shoulders in the front of my body. Lots of flexibility, great for range of motion. All the muscles along the back of my body. Taking nice full breaths, pressing through the heels, pressing down through the back of my body, lifting up across the front of my body, and focusing on the breath. Nice full breaths. Hold for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. Just like you're basking in the sun. Wonderful posture exercise. If it's too challenging for you, you may benefit from turning your hands the other way. So turning your hands this way can be helpful for some people. So just turning the hands can be helpful. Turning them sideways or turning them the other way. Alternatively, you may not be able to press through the hamstrings and glutes. You may not be able to have enough strength there. In which case you may benefit from bending your knees and pushing your hips up that way. We call that crab position. Right? So you can do that activity in crab position. You could also just do it for a certain number of repetitions. So you can lift the hips in the crab position, still working all of the same muscles. Not as much hamstrings, a little bit more glutes, still working all along the back of the body. I would first choose the upwards facing plank if you can, if you're having problems with it. A lot of people have problems through the chest and shoulders, they just don't have the flexibility there. If that's the case, then you may benefit from just doing it on your back, flat, raising the hips that way. At least you're still strengthening and working the back of the body, the glutes and hamstrings, that way. You can lift up and hold, or you could repeat repetitions. You could also do that one leg at a time. That's another alternative to the upwards facing plank, trying to activate the muscles along the back of the body similarly, but not exactly the same. And that's it for my startup workout for today. All you need is a mat and a box and 10 minutes. If you wanted to do 2 sets, that would be fantastic. Make it a 20-minute workout. And if you just want to use it as a little bit of a warm-up, it's a fantastic warm-up to get you hot and ready to do some strength training, which is what I'm doing today. I'll see you again on afternoon workout. Thanks for watching.